Hello and welcome to Pilgrims Hospices gentle standing chair exercise video. My name is Kristy.
And I'm Della.
And together we usually run the chair yoga classes, which some of you do come into, but unfortunately we can't do that at the moment. So we decided to put a little video together so that you can join in with us at home.
Come to us.
So the exercise session is going to consist of some gentle exercises, most of them in a standing position, and we're going to combine those gentle exercises with some breathing techniques. And the aim of that is to promote relaxation, reduce fatigue and anxiety, and it just promotes a general feeling of well-being. So what we'll do is just explain to you the session content. We'll start with a quick warm-up, then go through the exercises, and then finish with a cooling down session. So Della's just going to explain the equipment that we need for the session.
Right, we don't need any special clothing. You don't need to go out and buy yoga gear. We just wear any nice, loose clothing that doesn't restrict your movements. It can be tracksuit bottoms or pyjamas, whatever you like. You can have trainers, nice stable shoes that aren't going to slip on the floor. You can have bare feet, but just make sure you're on a non-slip surface. You can use any chair you like, preferably no wheels. A dining room chair is ideal. Most of us have a dining room chair, but whatever chair is stable and is not going to move when you're doing the exercises would be perfect. And also maybe have a glass of water nearby just to rehydrate yourself throughout the exercises.
We start with our warm-up session of exercises. So for this we're going to work down, starting at our head and working all the way down to our toes. So to begin with, we're just going to bring our chin down towards our chest, nice and gently, and then look up towards the ceiling, and then back down towards the floor there, and then up towards the ceiling, and down, and up again, and down, and back to the centre. And then we're going to turn our head to the side, so round just as far as it's comfortable, and then back to the centre, and then round in the other direction, and back to the middle again, and round to the left, round to the middle, and back to the right. So nice and slowly, so it's very gentle. Round to the left, back to the middle, and round to the right. And we'll just do that one more time. So round to the left, and back to the middle, and round to the right. Okay, so next we're going to warm our shoulders up. So hands touching our shoulders, and we're going to make some big circles with our elbows. Doesn't matter which direction you start going in, just make them as big as you possibly can. We'll just do a few in this direction, nice and slow, nice big stretch. And then when you're ready, we'll just change direction if you can. Go the other way. Nice big circle still. Do about 5 on each side. As usual, I've lost count, so we'll guess that's 5. Okay. And the next one, we're going to just stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're just going to bring our arms up and do a little turn round to the side. Nice and gentle again, slow. And then come back towards the middle, and then turn round to the right. And then back to the middle, and round to the left. back towards the middle. And again, just go as far as you can. If you can't turn all the way round, don't worry. Just do what's comfortable for you. Round to the left. And back to the middle. Round to the right. And back to the middle. And we'll just do one more. Round to the left. And back to the middle. Okay, so now we're going to move on down to our legs. So what we're going to do is just bring our right leg up towards our chest and give it a little pull up as far as you can. If you can't get that far up, then just bring it to here, do whatever you can manage. Okay? So again, just bring that knee up towards our chest and down. And if that's a bit too tricky and you want the chair for support, just bring it to the side, and then you can hold on to the chair to help you balance. Okay? And down. Obviously, if you're going to do this, then do all of your stretches on one side, then turn the chair around and do the other side. So up to your chest. Just give it a little stretch there. And down. And again, knee up to your chest. And down. Knee up to your chest. And down. So like I said, if you're going to do it like that, then you just turn your chair around. And you can hold on with your left hand, and then you can stretch your right side. Okay? So we'll just do 5 on that side too. Then number 2. Little stretch up there. And down. And number 3. Stretch up. And down. And a couple more, up we go. Hold it there if you can. Little stretch. And down. And one more. Knee up to your chest. And down. Okay, and then for our final warm-up exercise, you can hold on to the chair again, and I'm just going to get you to step back with your right leg, place it behind you, a decent stride back, and then just bend your left leg in front. And you should find, if you're keeping your leg out behind nice and straight, that you'll feel a stretch down the back of your thigh and your calf. So if you can, just lean forward and bend that left knee. Just hold it there for a few seconds and then stand up again. And then again, lean forward, bend that left knee and stretch down the back of the right leg there. Hold it there and then push up into standing. So we'll do number 3, lean forward, bend that left knee, stretch your right leg, hold it there to give it that stretch. And then up again. Number 4, so again, just lean forward, stretch that right leg and back up. And last one, touch the chair, lean forward, bend that left leg, stretch down the right, and up we stand. And then we're going to turn our chair around. And we'll do the same. So we're going to hold on to the chair again. We'll step back with the left leg. And then just bend that right knee. And you should feel that stretch down the back of your left thigh and calf now. So just hold it there for a few seconds. And then just straighten up that right knee again. Stand up tall to release the stretch. And again, we're just going to bend forward on the right knee, stretch down the back of the left leg, hold on to the chair for support and balance, and up we go. And forward again, so this is number 3, bend that right leg, stretch the left, and up we go. And number 4, lean forward, stretch that left leg, we go. Okay, last one. Lean forward, touch the chair, bend your right knee. Feel that stretch down the left side. Hold it there. And up we go. And you can just kick your legs, shake that out, and we finish the warm-up session. We're going to start with an exercise which is called the hovering chair pose, because it looks like you're hovering above the chair. So to begin with, we're going to bend at our hips and our knees and bring our arms out in front of us. Then what we're going to do is push up into standing, raise our arms above our head and do a deep breath in as we do that. And then as we bring our arms down and look like we're sitting down again, we'll breathe out. And again, so deep breath in, push up into standing, big stretch, and breathing out as we go down. And again, push up, stretch up tall, deep breath in, breathing out, and down we come. And again, push up, stretch up tall, breathe in, and breathe out, and down. If you can't bend your hips and knees that far, you can just do a tiny little bend. And then big deep breath in as we stretch up tall again. And breathe out as we come down. And again, push up, stretch up, nice and tall, big stretch. And come down, breathing out. We're going to aim to do about 10 of these. So now's number 7, pushing up, stretching up, nice and tall. And breathing out. And pushing up again. That's it, and down we go. Breathing out. Pushing up, arms up, breathe in, stretch up tall. And down we go, breathing out. And then our last one, standing up tall. Reach our arms up, breath in, and breathing out. And down we go. That's brilliant. So moving on, exercise number 2 is called a standing starfish. So for this one, we're going to start standing behind the chair. And we're going to stand with our feet fairly wide apart as far as is comfortable. And we're going to bend our knees a little bit. Then we're going to bring our hands together in front of us. The next step is to push up with our hands and our knees. We're going to stretch up and out. That's it, as far as you can go. And then back down. And as we're pushing up and out, that's when we're going to do our big deep breath in. So up, out, breathe in. And then come together and breathe out. And again, push up and out, breathing in. And come down, bend your knees, hands together, breathing out. Pushing up, stretch up as tall as you can go, breathing in. And come down, breathing out. And push up again, stretch up and out, breath in. And down again. And again, big breath in, really stretch tall. Hands together, bend your knees and come down. And again, push up, out with our arms, breathe in. Bend our knees, hands together, come down and breathe out. And again, big push up, big breath in. Hands together, bend our knees, breathe out and come down. And push up and out again, big breath in. Hands together and out we go. As usual, I've lost count. That could be 9, it could be 10, but there we go. Okay, so moving on, we're going to now turn our chair to the side. And we're going to do some alternate heel and toe raises. So what we're going to do, we're going to start by rocking back onto our heels, bringing our toes up off the floor. Then we're going to rock forward, up onto our toes, lift our arm up into the air, and then come back down. And we're going to rock back onto our heels. Now this time we're going to rock forward, push up, and as we go up, we're going to breathe in. And then down, breathing out, and rock back onto our heels. And then forward, pushing up onto our toes, stretch up, breathe in, and then down. And again, forward, up onto our toes, push up and breathe in, and down. And last one on this side, so push up, breathe in, breathe out, and come down. Lovely. Now what you might find is that you can't go up onto your tiptoes, so Della will just show you that you can do that without the going up onto your toes bit. So we'll do the same. We'll start by rocking back onto our heels, and then we're going to go forward just to flat feet, but you can still bring your arm up and breathe in, and then down and breathe out. And then forward just to flat feet, arm up, breathe in, breathe out and arm down, and rock back onto your heels. Go forward, reach up and breathe in, and come down and breathe out, back onto our heels. Go forward, arm up, breathe in, and back down, rock back to the heels. And one more, forward, reach up and breathe in, and then breathe out and down. That's lovely. So for the next exercise, we're going to keep the chair there, facing to the side, and we're going to do what we call a downward facing dog. So you're going to reach forward and touch the back of the chair for some support. So walk back as Della has done, a fair way back from the chair. Then you're going to look down and try and arch your back like a cat. That's it. Now, we're going to push up on the chair and look up and arch your back in the opposite direction. And as you do that, do a big deep breath in. Exercise, we're going to do what we call a downward facing dog. So we keep the chair facing to the side. We're going to touch the chair for some support and then just step back a little bit, not too far, just a little bit. And then we're going to look down and arch our back. You might need to step back just a little bit more. That's it. And we're going to arch our back like a cat. And then we're going to push up on the back of the chair, looking up, arching our back in the other direction as Della is. And as we do that, we'll do a deep breath in. And then as we go back down and arch our back the other way, we'll breathe out. So again, push up on the chair, look up, arch and breathe in. And look down, arch our back in the opposite direction, breathing out. And push up again, breathe in. And looking down, opposite direction and breathing out. And again, big push up, big breath in. And look down, arch our back in the opposite direction while we're breathing out. And another one, big push up. And down, breathing out. And another one, big push up, big breath in, arch our back. And look down and breathing out. And again, big push up, big breath in. And breathing out, looking down, breathing out. Pushing up, arch our back, breath in. Looking down and breathing out. Big breath in, push up on the chair, arch our back. And breathing out, looking down and arching the opposite direction. Okay, last one. Big push up on the chair. Breath in. And looking down, breathing out and arching our back. That's lovely. So for number 5, we're going to move on to what we call a standing side twist. So you don't need the chair for this one if you don't want to, or you can place it in front of you just for a bit of balance if you want to. So what we're going to do is bring our arms up to the side, and as we do that, we're going to do a nice deep breath in. Place your feet shoulder width or maybe a little bit further apart. And then as we breathe out, we're going to twist round to the side and touch our opposite thigh. So right hand to left thigh or the other way around. And as we come back up to the centre, we're going to do a big deep breath in. And then we'll twist round to the other side and touch the other thigh. And back up to centre. And round and down and breathe out. Back up to centre. Round down and breathe out. And back up and breathe in. And round to the side and breathe out. Back to centre, breathe in. Round to the side and breathe out. Centre, breathe in, big breath. And round to the side, breathing out. Back to the middle, big breath in. Twist round to the side, big breath out. Back to centre, big breath in. Round to the side and breathing out. Final one, big breath in. Round to the side and breathing out, and then just come back to the start position. Okay, so now we're going to do the flying crane exercise. So for this one, you leave the chair to your side. We're going to place the hand that's nearest to the chair on the top or back of the chair, just for a little bit of support. I'm going to bring our arm out to the side. And what we're going to do is with the leg that's furthest away from the chair, we're going to bend our knee and bring our toes to the floor. Now if you can, I want you just to try and lift that knee up a little bit so that your toes are off the floor. If you can't, that's fine. Put them to the floor for balance. But I'm going to bring mine up, and then we're going to bring this arm up as well, and we're going to try a deep breath in. And then as we breathe out, we'll bring everything back down. Okay, so we'll try that again. So arm up to the side, bend our knee, toes to the floor, bring your knee up if you can, arm up, deep breath in, and down to the floor. So arm up again, knee up, arm up, deep breath, stretch up tall, and down again, and again, arm up, knee up, arm up, deep breath, and down. And one more on this side, so arm up, bend our knee up, arm up, deep breath in. Like I say, if you can't do that, then hold on to the chair all of the time, keep your toes to the floor, and you can do it like this as a modified exercise. Okay, so I'm just going to come around to the other side of the chair so that we can do that on the other side. So hands touching the back of the chair again, stand up nice and tall, and we're going to bring our arm up to the side, bend our knee, lift it up a little bit if you can, arm up to the side, and when you're in that position, big deep breath in, and then down. And again, touch the chair, arm to the side, leg up, deep breath in, and arm up. And breathe out and down. Again, touch the chair, stand up nice and tall all the time you're doing these. Arm to the side, knee up, big deep breath, and other arm up. and then down and breathing out. Again, touch the chair for balance, arm up, knee up. Looks like I'm going to do ballet, I think. And then breathe in with our arm up. And then down, breathing out. And we're just going to do one more. So touching the back of the chair again, arm up to the side, knee up, breath in, arm up and stretch. And then breathing out and down, and that's flying crane.
Warrior pose.
So for the warrior pose, we're going to turn the chair around, like so. And we're going to just step back with one of our feet. So I'm going to start by stepping back with the right leg. And we're going to bend the left knee like this. And we're going to put our hands together in front of us. And then we're going to do a big push up into the air. And as we do that, we'll do a big deep breath in. So breath in and push up and stretch out. And then as we come together, breathe out and bring our arms down. And again, big push up and out. And breathe out as we come down. Now, if you find that your balance isn't quite good enough for this, you can hold on to the chair with one hand and then just use one arm to go up. Okay? So it's big breath in, arm up and out, and then as it comes down and to the middle, breathe out. And again, arms up and out, breathe in, big stretch, and then together and down. And last one, big push up, arms out, breathe in, and then back together. Okay, and then we're just going to turn the chair around, and we can put the other leg back. So we'll put our left leg back, and then bend with the right knee. So same again, we're going to try and put our hands together, and then we'll do a big push up and out, so breathe in, big stretch, and then hands together as we breathe out. And again, big breath in, pushing up, arms out, and then hands together as we breathe out. Again, hold on to the chair if you need to, and big push up and breathe in, and breathe out as you bring your hands down. Again, if you find this a little bit too difficult, bring your legs in or don't bend that right knee so much. You can just do a little knee bend. So this should be a little bit easier. So hands together, big push up, breathe in and stretch out. And then hands together and breathing out. I'm just going to step back again. Hands together, big breath in, pushing up and out, and then breathing out as we come down again. And just touch the back of the chair and step forward again.
Standing side bend.
So we're going to have the chair to the side again. We're going to face forwards with our feet relatively wide apart. And we're going to bring our arms up level with our shoulders. Now as we do this one, what we're going to do is tilt to the left hand side, and we're going to aim to touch the chair, bending it over our head. So we're going to have a nice stretch down the side here, and then back to the starting position. But what we're going to do is, as we go up and over, we're going to do our deep breath in. So Breath in, up and over, stretch and touch the chair. And breath out as we come down. And again, breath in, up and over, touch the seat of the chair. And down. And again, big breath in, arm up, over. And breathing out as we come down. And last one on this side, big breath in. Stretch up over our head, touch the chair. And then come down again. So we're just going to swap over so we're bending in the other direction. I'm just going to show you a different way of doing this exercise. If you find it too difficult to lean all the way down to the seat of the chair, what you can do is, again, stand with your feet apart, and you're going to do a nice deep breath in still. Reach over your head as you're breathing in, but then you're just aiming to touch the back of the chair for support as you stretch over. And then breathe out as you come down. And again, big deep breath in, stretch and over, and breathing out as we come back down. Number 3, big breath in, stretch, feel that stretch right down the side there, and down again. Breathe in, up and over, and last one, big breath in, up and over, and back down again.
Diagonal stretch.
Okay, so for this one, we're still going to have the chair to the side like this. And what we're going to do is take our right leg, so our right knee, and we're going to touch our left elbow. Now, we're then going to stretch up and out with our arm and back with our foot and touch the floor. So it's like a diagonal stretch, okay? As we do the stretch up and our foot back, we're going to do a nice big deep breath in, and as we come forward, we'll breathe out, okay? So hold the back of the chair for some support. So we're going to start in this position, so off we go. So big deep breath in, stretch up, and breathing out, come down. Breathe in, and out, elbow and knee together, and up again, big breath in, and together, breathing out, big breath in, and breathing out. Now if you can't get all the way down here like I am, just come up as much as you can. If you can only manage to here, that's fine, and then stretch. So this sort of movement, so again, it's whatever you can manage, okay? So we're going to bring together, stretch out, breathe in, and breathe out, and come together. Okay, and then we'll just swap the chair around. We're going to do the same, but on the opposite sides. So hold on to the back of the chair again for a bit of support, and we're going to take our right elbow. We'll meet together with our left leg. So as we stretch out, we breathe in. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, big stretch, breathe out and together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, stretch up as tall as you can, and breathe out. Breathe in, stretch up, and breathe out. And that's our diagonal stretch.
Tree pose.
Okay, so for tree pose, we're going to keep the chair to the side again. We're going to again hold on to the back of the chair. And with the leg that's nearest to the chair, we're going to keep that one straight. We're going to stand up nice and tall. the foot that's furthest away from the chair, we're going to go onto our tiptoes and then turn our leg outwards so that the sole of our foot is touching our other leg. And then we're going to reach up with our arm, and as we do that, we'll do a big deep breath in, and then as we come down and round, we'll breathe out. And breathe in as we go up and down as we come out. Now, if you can, see if you can take your leg just a little bit further up your leg there. If you can't and you feel like the balance isn't good enough, that's fine, keep it down. If you can bring it up so that your leg is up to the side like a triangle. So again, breathing in, reach up tall, and down, breathing out. And again, breathing in, big stretch, and out, and down. And one more, big breath in, reach up, and breathing out, and down. Okay, and then we'll just swap the chair around again. And we'll do the same on this side. So we're going to hold onto the back of the chair again for some support. The leg nearest the chair we're going to keep straight, and the other leg we're going to turn outwards and put the sole of our foot against the other leg. Again, if you can, bring it up your leg a little bit, stand up nice and tall while you're doing this if you can. So we're going to do a deep breath in, big stretch up, and then breathe out as we come down and round. And again, big breath in, big stretch up, and breathing out as we come down. Breath in, stretch up, and out as we come down. So two more. Big breath in, stand up as tall as you can, and breathing out. And final one, big breath in, stretch up as tall as you can, stand up tall, and breathing out, and round and down. And that's the end of tree pose. So now we're going to finish off with a cool down session. So we're going to start with some gentle head and neck movements. So we're going to bring our chin down towards our chest, very gently and slowly. And then raise our head, bring it back and look up towards the ceiling. And back down to the middle. And back up to the ceiling. And chin to chest again, and looking up, and chin to chest, and looking up again, and then back to the centre. And now we're going to look round to the left as far as we can manage comfortably, and then back to the centre and round to the right. Back to the middle and round to the left, and round to the right, back to the left, and round to the right. Again, just go as far as you can manage, round to the left, and round to the right, and one more, looking to the left, and back to the right. Okay, so we'll move on to shoulders now, and we'll place our hands onto our shoulders, and we're going to make those big circles like we did in our warm-up session. Doesn't matter which direction we go in, but just make those circles relatively large, again within your limits of comfort. And then when you're ready, you can change direction. Go the opposite way, and again just make some circles. nice and gentle. Okay, so still standing, we're just going to do a little turn or a twist to the side, so it doesn't matter which side you start turning to. And then back to the centre, and then round to the other side, just nice and slowly and gently. Back to the middle, and round. And again, round to the side. We're just going to repeat that a few times. That's it, back to centre, round to the side. And round to the other side. Just do a couple more of those. As you can tell, I've lost count again. But
Me too. One more for luck.
Exactly. And there we go. So moving on down to our legs, we're just going to bring our knee up towards our chest. Again, hold on to the chair like Della is if you need to, just for a little bit of support. Have a little stretch and then foot back to the floor. And then you can bring the other side up, stretch, and back down. And again, the other leg, up we go. Again, if you can't bring it all the way up, just bring it halfway up, whatever you can manage to that point, and down. And change legs. And again, opposite side. And the other one. And do one more on each side. Okay, and then we're going to turn so that we're facing towards the back of the chair. We can hold on to the chair for some support. We're just going to step back, give our right leg, but not a huge stretch, just a little one. Bend the knee at the front and just hold it there for a few seconds. Just to give a little stretch on that back leg. And then stand up again. I'm going to repeat that. So step forward with the left, right one behind you, bend that left knee just a little bit, hold it there, and stand back up again. And again, right leg behind you just a little bit, gentle stretch, and step forward, and two more with the right leg behind. Hold it there, and forward, and one more, stepping back with the right, hold it there, and forward, and then we're just going to change legs, so this time we're stepping back with the left leg, gentle knee bend on the right, hold it there, a few seconds, and then step forward again, and again, stepping back, hold it there, and step forward, and step back, hold it, step forward, we'll do two more that side, step back, and step forward, and last one, step back with that left leg, and step forward. And that brings us to the end of the cool down session. So that brings us to the end of our standing chair yoga exercise class. We hope that you've enjoyed joining in with us at home and that you'll have a go practicing the exercises. After all, practice makes perfect. But for now, we'll say goodbye. So bye from me.
Bye from me, Della.
Bye.